Good morning, students. So today we are going to have a group discussion of Python versus other programming languages. So when it comes to programming languages, each has its own advantages and disadvantages. So Python is very easy to learn because its syntax will be very simple in English, and then it is very ideal for beginners who are trying to learn a new code. And then the lines of code will also be less when compared to other programming languages. But when we see Java or C or C++, so it will have a heavy syntax, and also the lines of code will be more for in Java and C++. Okay. But when it comes to the execution speed, so Python is slower when compared to other programming languages because Python uses an interpreter and the C or C++ uses a compiler, so which compiles the whole program at once. So, but when it comes to the applications, like Python is widely used in many applications like data science, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and other softwares. So let's discuss. So what are the pros and cons of Python and other programming languages?
Hello everyone, this is Surya. So now we are going to discuss about comparing C, C++, Java and Python. So every language has its own strength, but we comparing to find something better. So start with Python.
Good morning everyone, I am Sriyashmi. So now let's begin with Python. Python is one of the easiest programming language to learn. The syntax is also very simple. Because of this, beginners can also understand Python without much difficulty. The Python is very powerful. It is used in many modern areas like cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, etc.
Good morning everyone, I am Sona. But Java is very popular programming language. It is known for being strong and variable. Its syntax is more little detailed than Python, but still it is clear and structured. So once we learn Java basics, it becomes easy to use. Java is used in many areas like banking, software, enterprises applications, Android app development, and server-side programming is also used in Java.
Hello everyone, I am Nina. I agree with that, but C is based on all modern languages like C++, Java and Python also. It is used in operating system, embedded system, hardware level programming and computers.
Hi everyone, myself Nikishi. So I agree with Nina, but I am a C++ supporter because C++ is the development of C with object-oriented features, and it is used in gaming, graphics, and other large program applications. It is most reliable and most used in other companies because of its sustainable, stable, and reliable.
But C gives full control over memory. This makes it very fast. The only drawback is that it is very difficult for beginners and requires careful memory management.
Python also has many big advantages. That is, Python has like thousands of libraries. These libraries helps us to do complex tasks with very few lines of code.
But Java follows write once and anywhere.
So both procedural and object-oriented programming language, and it is like a C because it is very complex and it has more work to learn about this because C is more complex. Also, the development of C++ is a development of C, so it is also complex. We have to take more lessons and we have to learn it with more effort.
So overall, Python saves time and it is easy to learn. That's why many students and professionals prefer Python.
So I agree with those points. So if we are comparing these four languages, the C is very faster for the hardware level and the system programming, and also the C++ is great for heavy programmings like games, etc. And also the Java is excellent for apps which needs security and platform independence and also the stability. And Python is also excellent for modern technologies like AI, data science, and also in quick developments like web developments. So each language has its own advantages and own purpose.
thank you for sharing your all points. Now the conclusion will be settling down.
He said all the programming languages will has its own advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so like we have to choose the programming language for which application we are going to use. For example, we are using a language like we are choosing the programming language for a data science or analytics or like machine learning or like artificial intelligence, we can go for Python. Because Python has its strong libraries, so like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib and TensorFlow, so that it can be used mainly for data analytics. And also its lines of code is very less, so it can be easily integrated with all the softwares. Because of that only, many startups also preferring the Python language, and also many recruiters are preferring the software engineers who knows Python very well. And also, like if its lines of code is also very less, and also its syntax is in very simple English, so that it can be easily learned. So the people who don't know about the programming languages also, when they start learning Python first, it's very ideal for the beginners. Okay. So for that type of applications, we can go for Python. So when it comes for Java, so Java also has a very powerful library. But when we are trying to build a reliable application, like for example, like she said, like a banking application or an entire enterprise application, so we can choose Java, because through Java we can build an reliable application like a banking sector, etc. And then when you go for C or C++, like she said, so it has its own memory management. So the memory can be easily managed by the program itself. But for Python or Java, the memory management is very heavy and it's very expensive. Okay. So the memory management can be done by using C or C++, but it is very faster because it uses inbuilt compiler. So we can choose all the programming language is good and easy to learn, and but we have to choose for which application we are going to use that programming language. Okay, you understood?